your bang.
And that was the sound of a rage quitting kid on a game at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, everybody loves video games, right? Black Ops 4, For Honor, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. They all seem as though they have nothing in common, right? But they do. They all affect your mentality of how you think and how you see the world, or games. Now that most of you have heard of those games, in today's world, video games have become a big impact on society, giving companies like the opportunities to compete, create more jobs, and basically just make a league out of it. Because we have our gaming league, the EA Sports League, at the school, using that as an example, and that becomes a big role of how we see things in society. Now that I've given you a preview of how popular games are, I'm going to explain to you how they affect the mentality of the younger audience, such as children and teens. So in August 2011, children made up for 44% of physical software dollar sales, and video game hours made up for that time. According to a research firm, 91% of kids between 2 and 17, or about 61 million people, which is a big number, were playing video games 9% higher than it was in 2009. And now that's 38% higher than it was in 2011 and 2019. According to a new study from Iowa State, excessive television or video games for attention problems with children, they also explained that 1,323 kids in the middle childhood over a 13-month period, which shows whoever plays games over an excessive amount of time compared to who doesn't, have lower grades to the kids who don't. And that's explaining that that affects the mentality of children based on how much they eat, sleep, and basically do everything else they'd like to do. And the mental and physical health kind of goes downhill from there. And I chose this topic, sorry about that, because like my little brother, I used to have to always tell him like, hey, don't be on the game until 3 o'clock in the morning. And he always be like, okay, I'm not gonna be on the game. But I wake up and he's still on the game. And in total, that affects how much like they actually pay attention in class, because their grades start to go down. And sorry about that. And that just shows that like overall, like their physical attention and their physical health kind of goes downhill because they tend not to eat. Oh, sorry. They tend not to eat as much, and they don't focus in class. Wow. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, they tend not to focus in class as much, so their attention span goes downhill, and but yeah, also in 2009, just over 8% of kids who play games on mobile platforms. The number has now went up to 38%. Usage of portable gaming devices such as PSPs or DSs has grown from 38% to 45%, which basically makes it more accessible for them to play them in class, so they get distracted and they're not paying attention as much, which causes a lack of sleep, and then attention span and things like that. Well, thank you for listening to my speech.